This is my grandpa, Gene Reeves. He joined the U.S. Air Force in September 1966. He was based at Lakeland Air Force Base in Texas. He was awarded his Staff Sergeant Strip in 1968. He received 6 ribbons. He was awarded a letter of appreciation. I love you, Pops.
I'm not sure how I got here.
This is my great-grandpa, Harrison Allen. He served 3 months at basic engineer training. He became a Tech 4 and served 13 months as a truck driver and 6 months as the telephone switchboard operator. He qualified as a marksman rifleman in June 1944. He then received World War II Victory Ribbon, Good Conduct Medal, 2 Bronze Service Stars. Then he was honorably discharged.
This is my dad, Nate Johnson. He was a Marine for 5 years and has been all around the world. He fought in Iraq and Afghanistan, and it was a helicopter mechanic. He got out in 2004. I love you, Dad.
This is my grandpa, Frank Clark. He was in the Oklahoma National Guard for 30 years. He retired as a major. He served mostly in Enid, Oklahoma with the Field Artillery. I love you, Papa.
This is my cousin, Drew Weir. He served 1 year in South Korea and 1 year in Afghanistan. He was wounded and received the Purple Heart Medal. He spent 4 years in the reserves. I love you, Drew.
This is my dad, James Horn. He served in the Global War of Terror, Afghanistan, Egypt, and Kuwait. He served 21 years from 1993 to 2014. Love you, Dad.
When they shot off.
This is my grandpa, Clinton Horn. He served in the Vietnam War from 1964 to 1985. Love you, Grandpa.
My name is Chandler Serene. These are my parents, Rick and Rachel Serene. They served during Desert Storm. After fulfilling their contract, they were both honorably discharged. My mom re-enlisted in 2016 and now serves in the Oklahoma National Guard today.
My name is Ivy Hover, and this is my dad, Daniel Hover. He served in the U.S. Navy for 9 years during Desert Storm and Desert Shield.
This is my papa. He enlisted in the U.S. Army in August of 1966. 6 months later, he was shipped out to Vietnam, where he served as a flight operations specialist. He returned to the U.S. in January of 1968 and was stationed in Fort Belvoir, Virginia. By the time he left the Army, he was a Spec 5 in rank.
Hi, I'm Sierra Graham. This is my grandpa, Curtis Ham. He fought in the Vietnam War for 3 years and served in the U.S. Army for 30. Before he retired, he was an E-8 sergeant.
This is my grandfather, James McCormick. He served in the Air Force from 1959 to 1962 in Germany. He was part of the Tactical Missile Squadron. I love you, Grandpa.
This is my grandpa, Johnny Herring. He entered the Army January 19, 1959. He served 16 months in Germany during the peacetime. He came home October 19th of 59. He served 33 plus years in the reserves. He retired December 19th of 1993 at the rank of CW3, which means Chief Warrant Officer 3. He died August 8th of 2018 fighting melanoma cancer. I love you, Grandpa.
This is my stepdad, Jason Shear. He worked with special weapons for 4 years in the U.S. Army. He passed away in 2015. I miss you and love you so much. You're always in my heart.
This is my grandpa, Jerry Snyder. He was drafted into the Army following his high school graduation in 1967. He was awarded a Bronze and Silver Star and several Purple Hearts after his platoon was ambushed. Grayson and I are proud to call Sergeant Jerry Snyder our Poppy and hero. We love you.
This is my uncle, Trent Baer. He was the Master Sergeant for the Air Force from 1987 to 2010. He served in Iraq, the Global War, Afghanistan, Desert Storm, and Desert Seal.
This is my grandfather, Charlie, and his brother, Jack. Both served during the Vietnam War, enlisting in 1968 and serving until 1970.
This is my brother, Dusty Serene. He enlisted in the Oklahoma National Guard as a wheeled vehicle mechanic in 2016. During basic training, he was awarded the George Watson Award and the Physical Fitness Award for maxing out his PT test. He was also activated for Hurricane Harvey.
This is my great-grandfather, Joel Parrish. He served during World War II in the 45th Cavalry as a tank driver in Germany.
Hello, this is my dad, Alan Wall. He is also the uncle of Gabby Wall. He served in the Texas National Guard for 12 years. He was deployed to Iraq in 2005 for 1 year, and he worked with Iraqis building fences and patrolling. He also worked with the Italian Army. He was a sergeant.
This is my brother Gage. He was stationed in Germany for 3 years. He participated in countless missions across Germany, Poland, and all throughout the Baltic states.
This is my dad, Don Phipps. He is a sergeant first class in the Army. He has served overseas in Iraq and is currently in the Army Reserves.
I nearly hit the ground.
This is my dad, Derek Herring. He went through basic and advanced training at Fort Sill. Then he pursued 6 years in the reserves, attending drill at Broken Arrow. I love you, Dad.
This is my stepdad, Leon Vanderstern. He served in the U.S. Army from 1997 to 2011. He served in Germany, Bosnia, Kosovo, Iraq, and Kuwait. Throughout his service, he had the pleasure to visit 19 countries. He received numerous awards during his time, including Army Commendation Medal, Combat Action Badge, Good Conduct Medal, NATO Medal, Iraq Campaign Medal, and many more. Thank you for your service, Leo. Love you.
This is my papa, Rick Pate. He served from 1970 to 1974. He was a sergeant in the Air Force and served in the Vietnam War. During the war, he was stationed in the F.E. Warren Air Force Base in Cheyenne, Wyoming. He passed away January 26th of 2014. Love you, Papa.
Hi, my name is Cody McElroy, and this is my dad, Joe McElroy. He served in the Army Reserves for 11 years from 1985 to 1996. In November of 1990, he was deployed to Saudi Arabia during Desert Storm and returned home in August of 1991. He is now your principal at Perkins Tryon High School.